Most people know this already, but I just figured I would give you guys an overview just in case. Caramel is a confectionery product made by heating a range of sugars. It is used as a flavoring in puddings and desserts, as a filling in bonbons or candy bars, or as a topping for ice cream and custard. What's up guys, GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Why am I talking about caramel? Well, because we're checking out Sleep Token caramel. So it ties together. I'm not just saying random information. I would never do that. So I've reacted to Sleep Token in the past. I really enjoy their sound, and I'm back for this one. It recently came out, so excited to check this out. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
Count me out like sirens, pay back for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. They ask me, is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage? You can stop ways. Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get a rise from me. Acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. Guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 2020 hindsight. Everybody wants eyes on them, I just wanna hear you sing that top line. If you don't think I mean it, then I understand, but I'm still glad you came, so let me see those. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. I'm falling free off the final parallel. Sweetest dreams are bitter, but there's no one left to tell. Too young to get bitter over it all, too old to retaliate like before, too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know.
Just quick point here. Man, interesting mixture of genres. I feel like he's going between Afro beats and metal, something like that. Just very different completely, but great transitions. You almost don't even notice it.
So I'll keep dancing, ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. addiction. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Way to escalate that energy. I mean, look how it started. Kind of peaceful, relaxed, a bit somber, but chill. And then this is how it ends. That was such a huge range of sound. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Man, what can I even tell you about this song? This is always an adventure, listening to music from Sleep Token. It's never, what you expect or what you have in mind. There's always switch ups, changes in mood, and I guess by now I should have thought that that's what was going to happen, that he was going to start off this kind of slower pace. And like I said, to me, a little bit like Afro beats, kind of tropical energy. And then the drums kick in. They go full 100% ham. And his voice, of course, goes from just like that's the other thing. He has range in voice. He can sing beautifully like that. I'm just giving you an example, guys. Because, of course, it's hard to replicate somebody's singing voice, but he's doing actually putting a lot more emotion, like desperation. Thought you were different. No, 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 no. And then he goes to subscribe to the channel immediately. I hope that, came across the way I intended it to be. But you know what? What genre does Sleep Token classify themselves as? It's hard to place them in a box. I don't think you can. It's one of those groups that, progressive metal, sure. Yeah, I hear that. Alternative indie rock. But really, they like to explore, not really staying confined to any boundaries, which I love. I really, that's when music gets interesting, when you decide to explore and it doesn't have to be a specific thing or follow a certain structure. That's the other thing. With a Sleep Token, I feel like their songs are longer, almost 5 minutes. So the structure is not the same as a typical song where it's basically like intro, peak, outro, and then like chorus in between, bridges, etc. Since the song is longer, it's more of like an experience, I would say. It slowly takes you in, and then we're cruising, we're going, we're getting up there, we're living it up. We have all this emotion, we're hugging, we're crying, we're angry, we're happy. And then we return to our, to the comfort of the couch or wherever you are. So it's very awesome to see that in music, that they have the liberty to expand and just create a whole journey and experience that way. So very cool. His voice, memorable, and it always sounds emotional and like he's grabbing on for dear life. He needs to tell you what he's going to sing about. And that's what we like to see from a singer, right? The more emotion, the better, and the more we can connect. So it's a very cool song. Caramel, interesting name. Caramel, stick to me like caramel, he says. And the visuals, of course, it's just a pretty simple visualizer. I think it's kind of similar theme to the previous one that we saw, because I reacted to Sleep Token like a month ago. Emergence. So they have this theme, similar color palette, with like the magentas, the pinks, the fire, and they have this flag that's always burning. And actually at the end, it was completely burned. That's what we saw here, transpire. It started burning, and then at the end, it was gone. Very majestic in the way they make this visualizer. Like, dimensions seem huge, like a grand scale architecture. The columns, it's looking fancy as well. The carpet, maybe giving the hint of some gems, gold, sapphire, and things like that. The lighting coming through to the window, like directly at us. Very cool. Actually reminds me of the castle in Shrek for some reason. I think the castle, well, not where the dragon was, but I think like where they got married. Something out of Shrek, medieval times. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.